Radars of the Russian Aerospace Force can detect and track any aerospace threats from drones to hypersonic missiles, the Ministry of Defense said. Modern and promising radars Nebo-M, Podlet, Kasta-VM, Nablyudatel FSRIK-VP and Automation Systems Fundament-M are currently in the inventory of radio technical troops, whose integrated use enables detection and tracking of any aerospace attack threats, from unmanned aerial vehicles to hypersonic missiles not only in the air but also in space, Chief of Radio Technical Troops of the Aerospace Force Colonel Andrei Chedaev said, cited by the ministry. Distinctive features of new equipment of radio technical troops are the modern element base and the high level of automation for all process of radar information processing and output, high resistance to jamming and the significant increase of computing capabilities, Chedaev noted. In a major concern for the United States and its allies, as well as Elon Musk, the world's richest man, Russia has reportedly developed a state-of-the-art system, which has the ability to detect and counter signals from SpaceX's Starlink satellites that have proven crucial for Ukraine's ongoing war effort against Russia. Ukrainian forces have relied heavily on Starlink to direct aerial and sea drones to strike key Russian targets since the Russia-Ukraine war erupted in early 2022. But Moscow may soon nullify this technological advantage as it has reportedly developed what is being dubbed as a Starlink Killer. The Starlink Killer, as it has been dubbed by experts, is officially called Kalinka monitoring system, which has been developed by Russia's Center for Unmanned Systems and Technologies, CBST. The Kalinka system is specifically designed to locate, detect, and disrupt signals emanating from Starlink terminals that have been supplied to Ukraine by Elon Musk-led Starlink, according to Russian state news agency TASS. A report by TASS quoted CBST chairman of the board, Andrei Bezrukov, saying that Kalinka is currently undergoing combat tests and would be able to identify unmanned boats and the Baba Yaga drones, among other objects. Bezrukov noted that before Kalinka, the unmanned boats were tracked visually. The Kalinka system can be used to pinpoint Starlink-directed drones and boats, which would allow Russian forces to target them at a distance of up to 15 kilometers, experts stated, adding that the system has capability to detect moving as well as stationary Starlink communication nodes, and is being integrated into various platforms, including jet skis, boats, and helicopters. The Kalinka technology, which has already entered small-scale production, can be also used to locate Starlink communication terminals deployed on the ground within conflict zones, they said. TASS reported that the development of Kalinka is part of larger effort by CBST. Bezrukov showed a jet ski equipped with a turret and a large-caliber machine gun that has been specially crafted to enhance the effectiveness of the Kalinka system in targeting unmanned vessels, the report said. Starlink, which undoubtedly has had an impact in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war, is also raising concern for China as the SpaceX-made satellite system poses crucial security threats to Beijing. China is closely monitoring and scrutinizing the capabilities and weaknesses of the Starlink system, and some researchers have even proposed to disable the satellites if Beijing's national security is threatened. Starlink is highly resilient to jamming, which is a major cause of concern for Chinese security agencies. Additionally, China is worried that Starlink could potentially hinder a future Chinese military operation in Taiwan, which Beijing claims as its territory. Chinese analysts believe that Starlink is either U.S. Department of Defense asset or heavily funded by the Pentagon for military use under the garb of commercial use. They assert that Starlink is closely intertwined with U.S. defense interests, a perception which gained credence after SpaceX was given a Pentagon contract to develop Starshield, a defense-oriented adaptation of Starlink, which will SpaceX, a private American company, operates Starlink, a vast constellation of satellites designed to provide high-speed internet access in remote and disconnected areas. The system's strategic importance surged following its deployment in Ukraine, where it played an important role in the ongoing conflict. Since Russia's 2022 invasion, Starlink has given Ukraine's smaller military a critical advantage and has allowed units to share real-time drone footage and maintain communication even in areas where traditional networks were disrupted. Interestingly, Russian forces also began utilizing black market Starlink terminals on the front lines, leveraging the technology to achieve tactical gains in certain instances. In 2023, Ukraine extended Starlink's capabilities beyond its intended purpose and employed the system for drone navigation. That marked a departure from its design as a communications network and brought its role in warfare into question. Earlier it was reported that SpaceX, owned by American billionaire Elon Musk, signed a contract with the Pentagon, according to which Ukraine's access to a more secure version of Starlink, Starshield, is expanded. The Ukrainian armed forces plan to introduce at least 3,000 Starshield terminals, as a result of which literally every small unit of the Ukrainian army will be integrated into this network. During the full-scale war with Russia, Ukraine's defense forces have actively used various types of strike drones to eliminate the enemy. By the end of the year, Ukraine plans to produce 1.5 million drones. By 2025, several million drones are planned to be produced. The goal is to prevent Russia from becoming a leader in this type of weaponry. President Zelensky called equipping the armed forces with strike drones a strategic priority.
Представители завода оказывают всестороннюю